So pardon the setup right now. I'm changing some things in my recording area, so this is going to look a bit different. But that doesn't take away from the fact that we're here to talk about something important. Today's message can be correlated to the old saying, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? I think a better question, which is similar, is if we deem something possible, could that potentially make it possible? I think a better question is if we eliminate the idea of impossibility, does that make things more probable? There's a lot of things that we know we can't do, right? I know that I can't sprout wings and fly away, so obviously that's not on the table. But there are things that we could potentially try to do, but we limit ourselves from doing because we perceive it as something that isn't possible. We say to ourselves, there's no way. I don't have the ability to do that. I don't have this skill or I don't have that knowledge. There's a lot of things that can stop you from doing something. And fear is a big part of why a lot of people don't take the chances that they should. Now, taking chances is important, and I think with this message in mind, they are omni-important, and I'll explain why. Now, you could say, I can't do this thing, and then you could walk away from it. And sure, you won't waste any of your time, you will spare yourself the humiliation of failure, and that's pretty much it. That's all you gain from it. But I don't think you actually gain. Those are just kind of factors of the reality that you created. Now, if you did try to do it, sure, you could potentially not succeed. Or you could potentially succeed. Because the human race is a pretty amazing species. We do things that we don't understand all the time. We surprise ourselves constantly. And that's just the first branch of this. If you did try, you could, yes, fail. But in that failure, you could potentially learn something that you didn't know that can actually equip you better for succeeding at that thing that you thought previously impossible. Additionally, you could acquire some skill. Maybe you're trying to do something over and over again, and as you continue to fail, you continue to pick up what you're doing wrong, or how to do something better or more efficiently. You're acquiring a skill. Now, of course, when you relate this to the thing that you thought was impossible that you're trying to do, you are developing the skill you may need to succeed where you have failed before. And so long as you're continuing to do that and acquire new knowledge and continue to try, eventually you're going to equip yourself with what you need to make that impossibility a reality. Another comparison is I like to play video games. And I like to constantly play them on harder difficulties than typically intended. Even if I've never played the game before, I'm going to launch it up on the hardest difficulty. Why? Because there's no sense in me going in and strolling along easily and casually without any fun. I want to challenge myself. And as I continue to challenge myself, yes, I may continue to lose again and again and again, but as I lose, I am learning the rules of this world. I am learning how the game wants me to play it. And therefore, as I do this, I'm getting better at predicting the game, at playing it within that universe's set rules. And eventually, I'm going to have enough knowledge to be able to carve my way to my goal with the knowledge and the skills that I've built through failing countless times. And that's pretty much it. Fear is a powerful demotivator. It could discourage you from doing a lot of things, but it shouldn't. Ultimately, it's about not deeming something impossible, but trying to do something with the idea that you'll get something out of it. Regardless of whether or not the goal is completed, you may attain something more than you even wanted in the beginning. So, what's the point in not trying? Eventually, you're going to get something, whether it's the skills or the knowledge you needed, or what you set out to get in the beginning, you will get something. And that's better than going on about your day and saying, well, at least I didn't have to worry about screwing it up. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, of course, you could always comment below what you liked about it, or you can hit that like button, or you could subscribe to the channel, or you could do all three. It really does help the channel, and I really do appreciate it. And just so you know, if nobody else is there for you, this video is always here for you. If you want to watch any other Motivational Monday videos, please make sure to click the playlist on screen, and that'll take you to the playlist of all the other Motivational Mondays. With all that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys back at this channel for another Motivational Monday.